Hostile fleet detected.
Okay. It says just okay, and they
System survey
continue to
complete.
build it. I don't know why. Like, there's no point. Not against me, at least. These guys still at war? They are.
System
Oh, wow,
survey
they're at war
complete.
with the Forerunners. So where are the Forerunners anyways? I didn't even look. Oh, they're over here. That's right, I remember. After I lost, I got to see where everybody was, and I forgot about that. 566. So what? How does this laser do against them? Like 100% of armor, but they don't have armor. They have deflectors. Combat's being a chance to evade, but that would be pretty awesome, actually. But I'm thinking the way to go is this. So we're gonna switch to physics. Oh, we already had physics. Okay, cool, I guess. Actually, you know what? Nope. Need to change this design then. Sure. Okay, we'll go with that. No, that's... We don't need the armor. It just makes it more expensive. But if I do this... and this... That's probably the way to go. More expensive, but we got a little bit more power than we need. But the bright side being, of course, with that, doing it that way, is we get more shielding, which is very important to us. So these are potential armies. We've actually only got 3 potential armies that we can get from these guys at this point. Shouldn't we have 4? We have four people. Wow, yeah, they've just reduced the hydroponics farms and everything else to slag. The only thing that we have left, we've got 1 remaining building over here. I'm not going to do anything on this planet, though. Just... I don't know if they're just trying to bombard that last planet, or the last building into submission. This really looks like this is going to be a second episode here. Obviously I'm really slow in what I'm able to do because of my inability to like actually expand out anywhere else right now is a big hampering point for this. But of course I would have already lost had they just not decided like Rukbat was like the only place they're going to like attack.
Construction
It's still
complete.
snowing outside. I'm one of those weirdos who likes the snow. Have I mentioned that? I think I probably mentioned that like last winter. For those of you who weren't here last winter, I like the snow. I also like not being in nuclear winter with my planet just constantly bombarded by the brutes who are like somehow like super advanced to me. Everybody is though. Favorable trade deal. It's so stupid. It really is. At war minus 50. So, like, everything I did is canceled out by the fact that we're at war. I wish I could take back my trade deals and get all that money back. Maybe they would have attacked me sooner, maybe not. They probably would have, because, you know, like I said, I did play through essentially the same thing where they attacked me, but they did it much sooner without, like, the additional bribes of, like, the, what was it, 6 or 7 I gave them. That's a nice planet there. That's an ocean world, too. It's not... Why does it say 25% and 50%? Doesn't make any sense. There's got to be something going on here that
Hostile
it's
fleet detected.
only partially habitable.
Construction complete.
So these are planetary separatists. Well, why are they separate? They want Rukbat Prime to be independent because they're at war. So because this planet's at war,
complete.
they've actually got more of the population, it looks like. But because the planet's under attack, they want to be separate from us. But I hate to break it to them, that's not going to happen. And even if it did, they would still be getting, like, the shit bombed out of them. Come on, I need 0.54. Come on, money. Oh, and when their fleet jumps in, they won't be able to jump out. Which is probably not actually a great thing. In retrospect, that's not what I would have liked to have on there. I screwed that up. $167. So for the price of just over 2 ships, I get 167 damage. Versus, you know, 40 damage from 2 ships. Yeah, we'll probably do another one. Groman. So that's probably our ship scouting over here. Well, I don't know, we're scouting 2 different directions. Where's Groman? Over here. Proto-alien civilization. So they're, like, super not sentient. Stone Age primitives. So we're going to build another defensive platform there. I don't know. I wonder it's taking forever. There's a ton of planets in that
System
system,
survey
and like all of them
complete.
have stuff.
Anomaly found.
And signs of ancient precursor civilization. Okay, take a look at it. That is potentially research or something that we'll get out of that, so go for it. Just another 600 chips to go, guys. Really wish I could sneak in here and take out this stuff. They've got a
Hostile
frontier
fleet
outpost,
detected.
but the second I jump down there, this fleet will move to engage. And honestly, I want them sitting right where they're at until I've got something to actually fight them with. I don't think I can catch up at this point, but maybe they'll lose interest or something. There's supposed to be a thing, like a modifier for like how long the war's gone on. They should lose interest in it. Actually, if you look, that modifier must have kicked in, because when I originally would go to see Janur Qom, it would be 58 acceptance, negative 58. It's down to negative 40. So they, just by their own volition of just being in this war forever, because they don't like Rukbat for whatever reason, they're too afraid to attack it, I guess. They are slowly losing interest in this war themselves. We got 18 months until the research is done on the new planetary. Okay, okay, no, that's fine. That's right. Planetary fortifications is just a benefit of it. Just do any research you find, because anything you find could be potentially beneficial to us. It could be ships that you find. You could find research bonuses would be okay. I'd be okay if we could get shields sooner, or even build up our space station. I think this will be our next concentration. We could get the fleet capacity sooner, but there isn't a huge gain for me doing that, because we've only got 4 out of the 33 ships we can field.
Hostile fleet detected.
Another 200, and they're okay. I thought they were jumping for Janur Qom for a second. They're really making this a lot bigger, though. That's a pretty sizable fleet they're jumping in. Another 12 ships. They've just been like feeding 1 or 2 ships at a time. I mean, granted, it's
complete.
Significantly larger than what I thought it was big, but that's fine. Versus 99. I don't know, guys. This is tough. I mean, what am I supposed to do in this situation? I can't. Like, there's no point to making allies or like becoming better friends with somebody. Like, even if the hunters are liking me a little bit more and more, I can't do anything with them.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, go ahead, study them. Like I said, anything you find, no matter how dangerous it is. Like, my research isn't worthwhile to them. They kind of like star charts. They only like star charts. Ooh, they really, however, like Money. But I'm not giving that much up. Yeah,
System survey
I
complete.
could become, you know, really positive to them. They could like me a lot more, but it's not necessarily worth it. So we've got separatist strikes are now going on the planet. So like these people that we have left are getting frustrated with the situation. They refuse to work. The irony of this is that I designed the prophets to be expansionists. They're supposed to be able to expand out really well, but they can't expand anywhere. Decisions. Oh, shoot. Why are you... We should have moved you sooner. My bad. Through our survey of habitable worlds, our biologists, blah, 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 blah. Through all donations, etc., etc. Bigger fleet. Can I have like an 80 ship fleet too, please? The funny thing is I just picked like 80 at like a random number. I didn't realize their fleet was actually like exactly 80. I knew it was getting close, but I didn't know it was exactly 80. Did they destroy the mines on this planet, or is this just something like I found afterwards? Very interesting.
System survey complete.
Where are we at on research? 7 months out still. Let's go ahead. We're going to throw this into high gear, guys, just because... We should have done this a while ago, just because there's not a lot going on, but... We're going to go ahead and throw things into high gear a little bit. Are they still at war? They are still at war with both the Assembly and the Foreigner. That last war was over pretty quick with the grunts. Well, they lost some space, though. Their border was up to Salix. So the grunts must have damaged or destroyed something. I don't know what they would have taken out there. They still have all their plants, unless they had like a frontier outpost I didn't know about. Alright, 3 months away from our new deflectors. And then we'll put our concentration on probably getting the spaceport level 3.
System survey complete.
Okay, so we're going to throw this back down into normal speed because we're almost done with that research. I want to be able to just like pause it right away and go upgrade our ships.
Research complete.
Alright, so first of all, synchronized defenses would be pretty good. What else do we have? Mining drone laser. Let's go synchronized defenses. That one's 37 months, but we're actually going to change our edict from that to engineering again. Yeah, we need better ships to be able to stand up to these guys. Oh, I almost forgot. So let's go ship designer. So that's +5. Can we get this extra shield on here? We can. We've got the energy. Cool. So let's see. These things suck against shields, but they ignores armor. It's 33 plus 33. No, we'll do this. We'll go with the mass drivers because that's gonna be the most effective thing I think we have. 4 and 17. Being kind of indecisive, but like I said, this is important. 4 and 17, 6 and 11. Base damage is a little bit better, but there's significantly less damage on the high end if we get critical hits. So, mass drivers it is. So I would say my fleet's probably actually better than theirs. Well, I don't know. What's the ship damage 1-to-1? I guess probably not quite as good. How many ships do I've got? I've got 9. So 10 is just shy of 200.
Ships upgraded.
Oh, now it's exactly 200.
System survey complete.
Yeah, I think my ships are significantly more powerful than theirs. But it doesn't matter because their fleet size, they're just going to wipe me out. They've actually got damaged ships still in here from their original battle. They haven't even bothered to repair them. So it's like 21 damage per ship versus, what's mine?
Complete.
20 damage. So nope, I lied. They're still a tiny bit more powerful than me. Hull points are 300 versus 300. So the ships have the same hull points and stuff at least. It's not really actually a good thing. Okay, so need to get some energy going. We're losing energy. If we run out of energy, our ships become significantly weaker. We're going to throw this back up into extra speed now so we can continue our development of our ships and stuff and our fleet. At least try to slow down the loss of power.
Anomaly found.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and research that. That sounds like it could be pretty interesting. I haven't heard of that one either, like a hatch inside of an asteroid. It's kind of interesting. Let's see what you can find from it. Oh, and the Gaia world. That's pretty nice. Looking planet you got there. So is the Gaia world, I guess Gaia world's probably just like habitable by anybody?
Research complete.
Maybe? Naval fleet capacity's up there. Foreign federation's not immediately useful to us. But it is an important step for the Covenant. I don't know, that's a tough choice for me to make. So did I get money from that? Is that what that is? That little boost there? Or is that just my monthly stipend?
Hostile fleet detected. Anomaly found.
Oh, they're continuing to grow their fleet again.
Hostile fleet detected.
Oh! Oh my god, no. No! They're bringing ground troops in.
Construction complete.
That's not good. And we're down to 2 potential armies. Really quick. Cost is 50. It's worth it. If we can stop these guys here, they've only got 3 ships with like 4 manpower. Maybe we can stop them from like wanting to come back again for a while.
Situation log updated.
Get research.
System survey complete.
So we're gonna sit there for a second with their massive fleets.
Construction complete.
So they're not attacking. I don't know what their thoughts are here. They just decided to bring this fleet up. I don't know. They're probably waiting for reinforcements to attack here. Yeah, we don't have the resources to spare right now. Sorry, man. You need to have your priorities straight.
Anomaly
We're in the
found.
middle of a massive war.
Complete.
Man, we're just finding all sorts of like research out here. So these guys are getting really, really rebellious here. 3 of the pops like them. So they wouldn't have ground combat. The planet would be independent from me, but I think that would just probably bring a lot of pain to Janur Qom. More than anything. So we just lost one of our scientists. Awesome. We knew that was a risk, though. Oh, we could seed Rukbat now. And that's enough. And they want to leave anyway, so that might be the way to go. we're not getting any resources from them. So I lost my officer down here. I lost my good science officer. Kind of weary about surrendering that planet, but it might be our best choice. I have to think about this here for a second, because if we surrender this, there is no longer a buffer. That's a massive fleet, and if they attack us, we can't hold up against that. And I don't think I can build a force to fight them in that short a time, especially if we lose that planet, because not only are we losing that planet, we're losing the resources around that planet too. And that's the majority of my resources are centered around that planet. Now, on the other hand, I should start getting resources back from the brutes here pretty short order. Let's look at this. Yeah, so 2 months I'll get 1 mineral back, and then the year after I get another mineral. So, I don't know. A tough decision. I think what I'll do is, for right now, I'll leave it. And then if you know, I guess if they keep attacking it, or if they get any more ships in here, like any more of these ground forces, because I can hold out against these ground forces, try to buy myself as much time and resources as possible before we give up this planet. And if they go in with more ground forces than this, we will go ahead and surrender it to them. Actually, I didn't realize they're actually killing off the population too.
System survey complete.
So these guys just entered in. So they've got some legitimate buildings here now. Some. Primitive factory. They got one. Not even some, just one. So, I don't know. Now I gotta think, because I didn't realize I was actually having Pops die. I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that. The brutes are really aggressive. You know, and if they have the right bombardment policy, they can kill populations, even though it takes a while.
Anomaly found.
So, we're not going to have much to defend for much longer. They're at war now with the foreigners and the assembly. I don't know why the assembly's at war with everybody. Like, they can't fight anybody. Oh man, the foreigners are taking the, or the hunters took the foreigner space, didn't they? Can I want to see what's going on here. Can I get, like, a star chart from you? If I give you a star chart? And active sensor link for 30 years? No? Come on, we're supposed to be friends, buddy old pal. They're also starving the planet out. That could be why they're dying too. I think what we'll do is we're just going to hang on until this, if we can, we'll hang on till we have the capability to make destroyers. And then we'll drop Rukbat, unless we have to before then. If we get to that point, we'll drop it. If we can't, well,
System survey
we'll drop
complete.
it. No matter what, we're losing Rukbat is what it comes down to ultimately.
Hostile fleet detected.
Just regular fleet. It's interesting is the grunts are going to defend the forerunners here. That is very interesting.
Anomaly found.
Faint alien signal during the survey of this moon. Go ahead and research that.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet detected.
Another 60. They're just continuing to increase their fleet size. Abandoned life pod. So, yeah, let's keep going. Just 6 months away. This one will also be nice to have too. Plus 25 fire rate and plus 25% weapons damage. Definitely get that up on the station. Probably do that first, actually, before even going to the new station. But we'll see. Minus 30. Gosh. Come on, you guys gotta be getting bored now.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Go ahead and research it. Oh, did I have both selected before? Oh, so I can't even do that. I thought I had just the one planet selected. I guess I had Janur selected as well. It's still getting lower and lower. I mean, now doing Janur went from 40 to 16. So if we continue to hold out, we can,
Construction complete.
potentially get away with just the one planet. But it's not going to be as safe as I originally thought it was. So, wait, which you gained a trait? Was it you? Debris, space station served as headquarters. Disease control. So that starts the whole thing where there's ancient precursor civilization that died of disease. Oh, new space station. Woo. Yes, and then we're going to do this. Oh, nope, not that. We're going to do this. Actually, there's no point in waiting for the synchronized defenses because that's not even ready yet. So guys, it looks like we're making it to a 4th episode here. Well, at this point, I want to say we're made a 4th episode, so we'll be into it a good chunk. Oh, bringing another 121 in, holy crap. Just when I keep thinking, okay, they're not gonna build anymore. Like, there's no point. They make an even bigger fleet. If I can hang on to Rukbat for long enough, though, I can negotiate my way out of this by giving that up. But I can't wait for this to go down to 0 because I would give up Janur Qom, my only good planet. I have to wait for that 24 to go down. And if they attack me before then, that negotiations will become even more difficult because they'll have a win under their belt, giving them extra points in negotiations. So yeah, we like your thing, but remember that time we just blew up your planet like 5 minutes ago? Yeah.
Construction complete.
Skill 5 or higher, huh? It's only got skill 3, unfortunately. Eldar, you've been up forever, haven't you? Maybe it's been less time than I thought. Well, it's fine. Just about got my synchronized defenses here.
Research complete.
Okay, so a couple things here. We can continue down with the shield toughness, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for combat roles. Or combat computers.
Anomaly found.
So we've got initial data gathering, tropical forests, out of the ordinary. Gotcha. Okay. So we've got our destroyers. So let's take a look here at the destroyers. I haven't shown you guys these yet. So these are the Halo warships. Pretty awesome looking. Kind of funky design, but pretty cool looking. Let's autocomplete. See what you come up with for design. Not super great. Let's... They're very expensive ships, but hopefully well worth it.
Detected.
Alright, so there's moving even more corvettes in, so that's okay. 212. Get a couple destroyers if we can. I gotta see what the damage is on one of these destroyers versus a normal ship, if it's even worth that money. 840 hull. Holy crap. Okay, so that's what is it, 300 on a normal Corvette, so that's almost 3 Corvettes worth of hull. Damage wise, what's their damage? Feel like I'm not seeing damage here. I'm blind or something. So that's not really helpful to me. Sorry, it's not. We're a little bit more okay with this planet, is what it is. That's it.
System survey complete.
System survey, you say?
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay, it's just more ships. More and more ships.
Construction complete.
So our first destroyer is built. Let's take a look at this guy in the fleet. Man, look how much bigger he is compared to the rest of the fleet. That is a big ship. I also probably should look into recruiting an admiral. Let's go with fire rate. You know, maybe just sitting over the fleet, like doing nothing will like get it like reduced upkeep cost or something if I'm lucky.
Hostile fleet detected.
Just keep building it up. How do you like me less? God. Okay. Whatever. Let's do that because it doesn't hurt to do that. You know, it's just pure benefit.
System survey complete.
Support independence. Are you guys controlled by the grunts now? As a truce? No. Oh, cool. See, that actually did happen. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. So now he's got ship upkeep. Unfortunately, you know, if they don't go into battle, he might take something else like, you know, drug addiction again. But it's not a big pain if he does.
Hostile fleet detected.
More ships going in. Forgot to continue building my fleet.
Research complete.
Let's do that. He gets a benefit to it.
Anomaly found.
Is something trying to communicate with us? Probably
System
not, but go ahead and take
complete.
a look. I need more electricity. More power. Sucks about losing Rukbat is that was supposed to be like my electrical hub. Like, look at all these electrical planets. Oh, shoot. They killed the other one. Okay. That hasn't changed, unfortunately. So now this planet's facing losing the last of its people. I don't know if... I've never had a planet lose its entire population, so I don't know if I'm about to waste money, like, building a defensive army on here.
Hostile fleet detected. Construction complete.
Yeah, their fleet's super superior to mine, but that's okay. So they've actually got a couple of different guys here commanding their fleets. It's the assault army. Okay, so they've got like, is that an admiral over the assault army? Really? They've got different classes of corvettes. They have to have like upgraded some of them. That's what that is. So let's do this. Let's pull this
System
up.
survey complete.
So this is their oldest ships that we fought against originally over Janur Qom when they killed our fleet first time.
Construction complete.
So they've got 360 shield. That's blah 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 blah. Okay.
Research complete.
Versus, let's see. This would. I'm assuming the further down we go, the stronger their ships are. But from what I'm seeing is it's not changing. Oh yeah, they've got some better components on there. They've got better engines or something.
System survey complete.
Policies and edicts. Switch over to researching of basic combat roles.
Hostile fleet detected. Situation log encountered. Evading hostile fleet.
Alright, so it's the, like, electrical void creatures. That's... Oh, actually, I was expecting them down here. Did not expect that up on that planet. Oh, look at all those resources. I wish I could have had space here. That is so resource rich up there, it's just not even funny. Or even down here, a couple of these planets around here would be awesome. Like, if I could get this Gaia world and get all these resources around it, oh, that would be so nice. Alright, guys, I think we're going to have to wrap it up here. The game looks like it's agreeing with me. So let's just take a look at where we're at. The brute fleet is now up to 110 ships and 3 ground units. They've killed all but one population center for the Sanshiam world of Rukbat Prime. And he's probably not too far off from death. I don't know what will happen when he dies. I don't know if they'll automatically gain control of the planet or if my armies will be able to stop them from taking the planet. If my armies are not, that was a big waste of money. Maybe. The armies probably did stop the brutes from attacking me. And seeing as how the last time they overwhelmed me in, you know, 1 episode, they've now done that in 2. Going beyond that, we've built 2 defensive platforms.
Complete.
One has a minefield, one has an FTL inhibitor. We've started building destroyers. We've got 3 destroyers in our fleet. These ships are big and bad. They are a lot better than anything the brutes have for ships, but brutes have numbers now. Looking at this, we are on somewhat friendly terms with the hunters. They're neutral towards us, as well as the Mako Nas, but we're starting to get species that like us, or at least don't mind us. I did kind of hope that these guys would be helpful and start doing something for me. That's not the case. They're just going to sit there and they're not to be trifled with, is really what it comes down to. Interestingly, the assembly just grew their space back. They must have built a, I don't see where, but they had to have built a frontier outpost, because they just went from, like, not having this planet anymore, which used to be under their control, to controlling all of this up here. Oh, yep, there's their frontier outpost now. We also got a transport fleet for some reason, which I don't know why they would need that or feel the urge to need that. Grunts doing their thing. Hunters are expanding and fighting the Forerunners. The Forerunners, of course, being the Prometheans, not the actual Forerunners. These guys are slowly progressing through the ages, so let's take one last look at them, because if we change our policy regarding these guys, where are they? They're not a Minshare. Yeah, okay, that's right. If we change our policy regarding these people, they could potentially become an ally if we were to enlighten them. But that is costly. I don't know if we have the resources to maintain that until they're enlightened. That's also taking space, but we'll see. That's a possibility. Alright, guys. I'll see you for the next episode. You guys all take it easy.